Hello, everybody. I am too tall. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Hi, Ludus. Thank you so much for the resub, and welcome everybody to the Faygroves. I am your captions. No, don't say that. Captions just did a slur. That's no good. Hello. I am Cress Nether, your friendly local Magitech support agent, though I've not done that job in a long time ago. It's a long time. We have a Sunberry being first. Well done, you being first. You have defeated a Pixie. Congratulations. We have a Perpetually Exhausted going second and defeating a Birdfolk Scout. Congratulations. We have a Stomkunst who sadly fails to defeat a Birdfolk Scout, and a Fludez who didn't manage to defeat a Banshee. We also have an Elvrans who got stumped by a Centaur. We have a Danny Cat who defeated a Birdfolk Scout. There are a lot of Birdfolk Scouts nowadays. And Valkota was unfortunately defeated by a punching bag. I fear the rope that was holding the punching bag needs to be replaced. That's why it fell down on you. I am so sorry. But hello everybody, we are going to be playing Midnight Storm once again. I am so excited because I love this game. Thank you for the head pats, Fluties. Thank you. We are now going to go, and let me see if I can just press the button for that. We have Scion! Cat Crew, indeed. Hello!
Hello.
I've been turned into a cat.
Hello.
What?
I have cat ears because of
fitting choice.
Oh!
yeah. But I hope everyone is
that's
doing
what
well.
Lake Nya is.
Yeah. Should I
I wondered about
text
that.
to explain things?
It helped because I was definitely too anxious to ask the question.
Oh. No, feel free to ask.
Okay.
There are
What is Chiriptonite? What is Chiriptonite supposed to be?
so K-Ryptonite is
Nether does the
kryptonite
voice,
for
is when
Kingsley.
Nether does the voice you don't like.
Yes, that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is
Won't be hitting
specific.
that.
It is specifically targeted towards my good friend and fellow Planesmod leader, Kamesy, who, instead of not liking it, maybe likes it a bit too much.
Okay. Alright.
But hi, everyone in chat.
Seems he getting outed in front of the whole chat here.
Yeah.
Seems he'd be okay with it.
Kamesy has been outed on a lot of things by chat and or by herself.
Yeah.
It has become a bit of her brand.
Light my candle.
Yes, as Ghost says, howdy.
Yeah.
Or maybe in this context, meowdy would be appropriate. Way needs to
you're
get a
so
cat.
quick with them. You're so quick with them.
Look,
I'm working on it.
before COVID, before long COVID, I was worse. Or better, depending on what you how you consider it.
Depending on your opinion on the matter. See, the thing is, I don't just want to give him a lion, because then I know that opens me up to jokes about the bourgeois from Danny.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right, let me turn up the music here.
Alright. Okay. We got music changing.
It must load for a moment.
Yeah. Are people ready?
I believe
Excellent.
I am.
Yeah.
Let's whack this guy till he doesn't move.
This is... I don't know if this is appropriate music for what's about to happen. or what has happened just now.
Sarne gets shot, and then the Slice of Life soundtrack starts.
Please be patient as we connect you to your nearest sniper.
Okay.
There are 4 injuries waiting.
I need to open up the sheets again because I closed them like a fool. But while we're doing that, what happened last time?
Well, honestly, I forgot what happened, except for the very last bit. So, if
So
anyone
we infiltrated, air quotes, a hospital to talk to one of the astronauts that were with Starlight Solutions that was less weird than all the other ones, but still pretty weird.
I think
So
I might have cured the guy of being brain controlled.
jury's
maybe.
still out. I'm using that language intentionally.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
We think that happened. But we exited the hospital, formed a plan of action on how we're going to approach the Starlight Solutions issue. Then it moved on to people's day-to-day, going to school, speaking on lectures, listening in on lectures. Sarne got absolutely spanked in video games. Wade has yet to
had a
sleep.
normal day.
Wade has still yet to sleep. And then we all went out for coffee the next day, to which Sarne caught, I'm assuming, a 7.62 to the arm.
I mean, Brussels isn't exactly the capital of NATO, but maybe yes.
I was about to say, it doesn't matter where the gun and the ammo is, it matters where it came from.
Also, you all don't see this, but I see Alvaren's frantically rolling dice.
I see Alvaren's privately rolled some dice. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yep.
That's the private roll.
I'm just making sure I'm ready before things go. All right, but yeah, that is about all that happened. So I think without further ado, let's get some initiative rolls in as I change the music. Casual reminder that is cunning plus your preferred combat skill.
One. Although it's not really going to be very helpful in this encounter.
You said cunning and preferred combat skill, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's something.
None. You failed me, dice.
I guess it's the same either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay. So we have Sarne first. Then we have Kit and Wade, who would like to go first.
Kit.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
Danny.
gonna say you should go first because I'm not gonna be in the fight, basically.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll go first.
Okay. I'm just changing that. Wade. Wade, Kit. Gosh, my brain is not working at this particular moment.
It's
KIT.
fine. Who needs a working brain?
Not me.
I do. Mine has been running on very low fuel for the last week.
Oh no.
And Olivia bringing up the rear. Okay, so as we get started, I'm going to spend 2 tension
Oh no.
to do an action interrupt to go first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll that.
Hmm.
As you see them duck behind something and vanish. Sarnay, it's your turn.
Right. So, with the sniper out of view, because that's not the right.
Oh,
That is
that's not-
that's game Z. Hi, game Z. But let me see. We should go here. There we go.
All right.
Anyway,
Brief look into another dimension.
a brief look into another dimension. I'm assuming that game is unpaused.
Could be.
And Sarnay here is going to get to her bike and equip herself.
Okay.
Because it may be surprising to hear, but Sarnay does not walk around with her bow all the time. And by bow, I mean gun.
Gunbow.
Gun bow. Bow gun.
Okay.
It's Monster Hunter! But yeah, that's...
Light or heavy?
This is going to be a heavy bow gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go to my bike. I will kind of like hide behind my bike for a moment as I grab my gun. And I will like look over at Mur, who I wanted to get like some sort of cat cup of like cat safe cream. And go, did you see anything? Like I'm assuming you can help me with spotting. So, did you?
Go ahead and roll a. Take a look at your stats here, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Not that one. Cat crew.
Leadership 3.
Powers.
Or firearms,
Narcom 3.
right?
Nope, it'll be a mental leadership check.
Right.
Does he have
Running
scale
leadership.
yet? I don't know if he has scale yet.
Don't know.
Is he terrible?
Yes, he is terrible.
All right, then yes, he does have scale. So,
Wonderful.
Scale 1.
5 successes.
5 successes. Okay. So that would be the action for the turn.
Okay.
But Miracon sees the sniper setting up over
Okay,
there.
good. With that, having spotted the sniper, I'm going to get myself ready for a shot, but that is not this turn, I believe, then.
Okay.
And I
Wait.
worry that my bike is going to get shot now.
Wait. It is your turn.
All right. So, okay. So I will gauge the party. Would Ree rather have enhancement, or do you want them to have complications?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's complicate them.
Complications are fun.
It can be.
I can't. I apologize. I am having trouble hearing Robo Pirate. Let me see if I can turn them up on my Discord.
I really need to actually get a new headset. I keep putting it off because of laziness.
Yeah.
You probably
Yeah,
have
I
better
turned
things
you
to do.
up. I turned you up like way more, and it's still a little low.
That's weird, because I can hear you pretty fine. As in...
It's probably just my quality.
Oh, I have Robire also at 200%.
But yeah.
That
So
helps.
these guys, complicate.
Yeah, I heard 2 things for complication.
Yep.
Okay. So, with that, I'm going to activate Master of the World, and I'm
Yay.
going to say what?
Yay.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say that their plan wasn't well thought out, considering they are doing this in broad daylight in a very populated area. So I'm going to say that the police are already on their way on scene. Wade's security has already gotten a handle on the immediate area, and they didn't use a scope cap or a flash hider, so it is going to be easier to pick out their immediate location.
Okay, so there's some of the stuff. The limits of Master of the World is that it's limited to your perceptions.
Okay.
And it's more that you're telling me like what kind of complications you'd want to put on them if that's the case.
Okay, I want to make it harder for them to hide, and I want to make it harder for them to get away.
Okay. Good to know. So I will put complications on that. Are you putting all 3 on that?
Yeah.
Okay, understood. I think that would just be ready to your perceptions. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
No. Nah, yeah, Kit's probably gonna need to use. Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Wade's gonna tell some of his security detail to stay with Kit because we don't need 2 people shot, and then the rest are gonna be with him.
Okay. So Kit.
Kit is gonna turn his attention to any people nearby. It might be panicking or like frozen because they heard a gunshot, and I'm gonna be basically trying to calm them down and get them out of the area, away from us.
Okay, go ahead and roll for me social leadership.
Can I roll persuasion
a group.
instead?
If you do persuasion, it will be a smaller group of people. Just letting you know.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have no leadership. It would not do anything.
That's fair.
I have maybe a dumb question. Would they not get enhancement for this because Wade's security detail would be helping?
Go ahead and what's your security detail rating at?
5.
Go ahead and roll me. How are they helping? Just tell me that real quick. Are they just going to like organize things?
I'm gonna specify that Kit is trying to find individuals in the crowd who are like a bit calmer and try and get them to help, get people out of here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me a medicine mental check real quick, Wade.
Mental. Oh, whoa. I swear that there's new things to this every time.
You have 3 enhancement to your roll, Kit, for your persuasion.
Okay. Enhancement. I get a negative for being for my animal-headed condition, so that'll counter out the specialty.
Okay.
6 successes.
Alrighty. With 6 successes, you are able to get a bunch of people going on to get them gathered to start organizing the individuals to get them out. It still is a bit of a rush, but It does not look like anyone's going to get trampled anytime soon in the chaos.
And not gonna run like towards the way the shards are coming from.
I was about to say they don't herd together and run straight towards the building.
Okay, let me click this. Let me read.
Also, I'm gonna
Okay.
send a spirit with anyone who's going towards the sniper.
Understood. Okay. Olivia and Wade, would you kindly make for me defense checks as I spend another tension? And then I will roll their pool. Only one success, so this is an easy shot to dodge.
Okay, we're being shot at in that case. Does my security detail help with this at all?
Your security detail, like while you did split them up, do they have?
They're defensive.
Yeah, followers. They are a group, so it's more that you'd have to pick if they're more helping Kit or more helping you. Mob would be what you're looking for more people to.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. In that case, they'd be more helping Kit.
Okay.
Well, I'm literally being shot at, so it makes sense.
What am I doing? Combat. Tanking. Defense check? Alrighty.
Can't hit me. Jerk.
Click, knockdown. What is what is Olivia's stamina?
3.
Okay, nothing happens then.
Hooray!
And then Olivia, it is your turn.
Okay. So movement would be 1 range band, so it would be like there, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Olivia is going to look up from the family-sized pizza she was steadily demolishing, possibly the third of the day. Will seem quite perturbed about the shooting at her while she was busy eating. She will kick off her shoes as her feet will turn black as the deepest shadows. And she'll just start running up the wall towards him.
Okay. Do you have epic dex?
Yeah, I do.
Interesting.
That does make things easier.
I almost feel bad for him.
Given I know that he can shoot through cover, I'm not going to bother going into cover. Instead, I'm going to use my action to rush and go another range band.
Okay. As you rush forward, on the roof are 2 other figures. As you get up there, and we'll just put them
Oh no, more snipers.
next to the sniper. Okay. But it is not their turn.
Okay.
And there's no hold action, so. Is that all that you wanted to do, is just rush to get up there?
Just checking. One character. In which case, I would like to say, well, I am close enough to all of them, so I'd like to activate Fear Made Flesh.
Okay. Remind me what that does, please. You interact with somebody, you learn their fears and phobias, gaining 1 enhancement to do that. Okay.
And they have difficulty to actions against me.
Interesting.
I never knew
Very
that
good.
fear made flesh.
Only sometimes.
Okay.
Only certain fears.
Ah, yes.
Alright, so we got Fear Made Flesh, we got a Rush, and if that is everything, we go back up to the top of the list with Sarne.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
That is
yet.
not everything.
I have Alphonse, who will similarly, I
Oh.
guess, charge and rush and climb up that ladder.
Yeah, ladder or just rush through the building itself, yeah, to get up. Okay. Thank you, Alphonse. Now it is Sarnay.
All
Despite
right.
the fact that Alphonse is a giant
Hands down, my favorite
blood-dripping
Ulrich.
monster. Olivia's
Yeah.
scarier.
Having gotten her weapon,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to have it be just the regular stuff. Do I need checking to see my knacks for anything that I might is there any difficulty imposed on this shot?
What knack do you want to use? Let me see that real quick.
Trick shot.
Yeah. Is Olivia just hanging off the end there, or is Olivia made firm purchase? That would be the question here.
Hmm.
What
think
is?
It's in the way.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Hunting bow, lethal long range. Yeah, you have long range on there too, so two-handed. All right. So no, there isn't any
Excellent.
difficulty, unfortunately.
Then instead, I'm probably going to go for objection.
Excellent.
Which will cost a legend. And this will
Yeah, I was
allow me to mark a target, which will be the original sniper. As far as I know, I'm not aware that there's two others, correct?
That is correct. Not
Okay.
yet, at least.
But the fact that
it does not cost a legend for objection, by the way.
Oh, it doesn't?
it's free
Nope. It's free.
Oh. Wonderful.
because it's just an act.
In that case, it is active. Anyone targeting them with an action gains +1 enhancement to all rolls. And I have stunt to terrify.
Yeah, if you roll
I
good
don't-
enough, you can spend successes in order to terrify people.
I don't know if I want to do that just yet, but I am going to take aim, and I'm going to fire my hunting bow, as in my sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that would be... or dexterity firearms?
I believe, yes.
Specialty, firing guns.
Yeah.
And an enhancement, because of objection.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say an
One
enhancement because you're
enhancement?
holding it sideways.
Well, not because you're holding it sideways, but because you are using a gun with the firearm tag. So that's 3 enhancement.
3
Specialty.
enhancement.
Specialty plus 2 enhancement.
Yes,
Five
wonderful. 5
Yeah, I think-
successes!
I think the shot.
That is
Whoa.
enough for a hit with 2 extra successes.
Why is this nether one shot? Ah, it's because of my token.
Ah.
Let's just
Well,
say Sarnay. But yeah, 5 successes, and I want to... I didn't say that beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to target their gun.
You want to disarm them?
If that is possible, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make for me... What would we use for a desperation pool here? I think a calling would fit. You have warrior and hunter, right?
I have warrior and hunter, correct.
Okay.
Warrior,
So
hunter,
there
and
should
judge.
be- There should be a little dice thing next to them. Go ahead and pick one.
I will
roll
go for
that.
hunt. Sure.
And then do physical for the.
Attribute physical.
Yes, you have to beat 3 successes.
That'll be dexterity. No!
Only 2.
Only 2.
Yeah, because their combat skill their primary pool is 9, and so that would be 4 split in half and done the other way. I think I kind of like this a little bit better.
That's fair.
We'll play around with it, see what happens.
Okay.
Okay.
And Sarne feels a little less special that the sniper has also been targeting her party members.
Yes. Olivia's terrifying, correct?
Indeed. They have
Okay.
+1 difficulty to shoot her. And I guess is she in short range or close range like this?
She's in close range like that.
So they have, if they've got sniper rifles, they've got another +2 difficulty to shoot her.
These ones do not have sniper rifles. It's just one sniper.
Ah, okay.
The other one's going to whack you with the butt of their gun, or at least attempt to, so go ahead and make a defense roll for me.
Oh no.
7 successes.
Wow.
Ooh.
Good with my free defense. Oh well. 2.
+1 difficulty, +1 is 4.
I've also got 1 armor.
Do you have soft armor or hard armor?
Soft.
Okay, so then that would be 5 for them to inflict injury.
Ow.
And your weapons aren't easy to see as weapons. That's correct?
Yep.
Okay.
They are
They're
also...
going to knock you down. Knock you prone.
No.
Assign status effects. Let me zoom in. Where's the fallen bird? Thank you. Alright. But that is their turn. Wade, it is your turn. Wade.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay.
Deep in the thinking minds.
Mm-hmm. Trying to mine
Okay.
for thinking or...
So I'm affectionately useless at this distance, and I don't have any abilities that are going to get me there faster. So I think I'm just going. What's the equivalent of dash in the system?
Rush.
Yeah. So I guess my next 2 turns are just going to be me rushing up there.
You can make
Okay,
it there with
rush
one
is
rush
a-
action.
is a
Oh,
simple-
really? Okay.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
can do a thing with it. I probably should.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to use my turn to rush.
Hmm.
Okay, you don't want to try to make it a mixed action and try to hit him up there too?
May as well try.
If
Wish you just
athletics is
miss.
a good pool for you, it works well.
Oh, you're talking me into it. I think I'm going to try. All right.
Alright. So are you going up the same way that Alphonse went, or are you going up the other set?
I'm going to go up the other set.
Okay. So go ahead and head up there. Over to the other X. As you'll never guess it, there are more people hiding.
Oh no!
There's a lot of people.
Bad.
Yeah.
Man, I hope you guys have a great insurance plan. I'm just kidding. I know you don't.
Alright, so who are you swinging at?
Thematically, which one is good? You know what? It doesn't matter. This guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make the lower of close combat or athletics physical.
I'm gonna bonk you.
Okay. What'd you get? You got 2 successes. Let me take a look at their defense real quick.
Epic Strength adds nothing to try to hit, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the
You
base power just makes you better at lifting things.
Okay.
you do not get enough successes to do damage, but you have one success to do something with.
So I don't hurt him, but I do make contact?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, I want to force him a range band further. It does
Wanna
not
shove
matter
him?
the direction. Yeah.
Okay. So you shove. We'll just move him, drag up over that way. Okay. With your epic strength, that is easy enough to do.
Okay.
I think shove is one success, right? Variable success. So yeah, I'll just make it one range band rather than the meters equal to your strength.
And I have to use my turn to tell my detail what to do, right?
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Or
That's
you have
my
to make
turn
it a
then.
mixed action, but you already had a mixed action, so.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Neither did
Sorry.
I.
My bad.
It happens.
Yeah, also, Esprit would have been moving last turn. I don't know why both moved. I didn't want to do that.
Oh.
How do I unselect one person?
Hit escape.
Drag off.
I can't.
Oh.
Drag.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I've separated them now. Okay, so Esprit would have been there last turn because it was moving closer.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna have Esprit keep following that way.
Okay.
And
Go up next.
Kid is gonna
Alphonse.
stop following Wade,
Okay.
but stay in cover on the way because he doesn't know better. And Esprit's gonna attack.
Who would Isbrid like to attack?
The one directly in front of him because
Got it. Just to make things easy.
simple. Only 2 successes.
That is enough for that. That is
Although
not
I
enough
don't
to
know
do
if I don't know
damage.
if it gets any enhancement from being invisible.
I'll give him an enhancement for being invisible. So
Okay,
that would be
that'd be
enough to do 1 damage.
Okay, do a damage.
Okay. Damage has been done. Is that everything for you, Kit and Isbrid?
Does Esprit have any other successes to use?
Nope, not if it wants to do damage.
Okay. That'll be it for me then.
Okay. Sniper's going to back off and hop. Can't see Isbrid. Can see Alphonse. Actually, I'm going to move them there. And then I'm going to say Olivia and Sarne, please make me defense checks as I spend another tension.
Okay. Defense was
Highest resistance or
highest
resistance. actually.
resistance.
I think if he's got a sniper, he's still got
Plus 3
One
difficulty
success.
on you in total.
1 because I'm on the floor, 2 because I'm in short range, 3
So
because I'm
4.
scary.
So 4 in total because of your prone.
Okay.
Okay. So that doesn't do anything to you. It sails right over your head.
Yay, the
Sarne.
floor.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 1 damage to you with 2 successes left over. Your combat skill is very good. What's your stamina?
3.
Okay. Then he's going to pin you. So that is a complication of 2 on your next attack.
Okay.
Complication being that you can choose to still make the attack, but you will take an injury condition if that is the case. if
Okay.
you don't have enough successes to buy it off.
Right, yes.
Okay. And then it's these guys' turn. This guy, what does he have for his attacks? He only has one enhancement. He's going to try to attack Olivia because she's scary.
I know.
So this is
I did that.
+1, so he needs at least, what, 3 successes? If he's using like a knife. He needs 1 for you being scary. And, 2 successes, 1 for defense. 3 successes.
Ooh.
Real defense then.
Yeah, so that is 1 injury condition. That would be 1 injury condition in total, I believe, right?
I have soft armor as well, so.
Oh, you do have soft armor, so that would
I
not
thought
work.
that's what you were accounting for the defense.
No, I don't count soft armor in defense.
Oh.
You are already knocked down. He's going to use a fight for his friend.
Oh no.
Give them 1 enhancement. This guy's going to come back here. Oh, no, not measure. Select token. Actually, no, he's going to stay where he's at. He's going to bring up his rifle and try to shoot you, Wade.
Come on, bud. Clutch your kick. Clutch your kick.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your defense for me. You just have to get 1 success.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think I'm about
It's
to be shot, y'all.
possible.
I think I'm about to be shot, y'all. It's asking a lot. Yep.
Ooh.
All right, and ranged attack. Can't do disarm. Doesn't have enough for stamina. I'm not going to pin, so that is 1 injury condition on you, Wade.
Okay, let me mark that.
Okay, Olivia.
I am
it is your-
bruised.
Could I use a feat of scale to apply shockwave to an attack?
Oh, real quick. I apologize, and I will be remembering this thus far, or from here on out. I should be getting a +1 difficulty to all my physical and mental checks
No, sleep people.
Yeah,
because I am
right.
beyond exhausted.
Same.
You've been rolling physical things. I think yours is just mental, Sarne. I know that there are rules for adding shockwave to things, but I believe they're in Demigod. I don't feel like looking through it, so I will allow this.
Ooh.
I mean, I have been shooting, which is dexterity physical.
Right, but yours is mental.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you're only exhausted 1. I'm exhausted 2.
So I'm going to once again use my legendary title, the Subtle Nightmare. I'm going to Helen's Grace to imbue rather than spend legend.
Okay.
Then I'm going to roll first and narrate what happens depending on how well the roll goes. See that plus that, I think. So I'm not getting scale because I'm getting shockwave.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, 10 successes.
Wow.
Okay. So you want to do it on all 3 of the antagonists.
I don't know if it would hit that guy or not.
1, 2, 3, 4. So let me go here. Get a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite.
Centering on that guy because.
You want to center it there? Okay.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Range band's confusing.
But it's all the ones that are in green, so you're good. I don't want that anymore.
Not on myself or Alfonso. So.
Yeah.
I'm happy with just these 3 then.
You can get. I'll allow you to get all 3 of them, just so we were keeping it simple. To get all 4 of them, just so we were keeping it simple.
Okay.
You got 10 successes.
Oh,
Okay. You want to narrate what happens, and then I'll give you their defenses, so you can tell me what you do to each of them.
Sure. So,
Okay.
Olivia's hand, or similar to her feet, will start to shift into shadows, and red veins will kind of run up and down it. Whispers will just shudder through the air, echoing into the ears of each of them. Blood starting to drip out of their ears, nose, and eyes, as their veins bulge and pulsate, and horrors echo inside their heads.
Okay.
It is piercing, messy, hence the veins and blood everywhere.
Do I need to get my Magnus Archives book?
Maybe.
Are we just going to switch systems like this?
Not like this, no. Okay, so
I was about to say,
Um,
Olivia's existence makes this a hair away from a deviant game.
Oh,
you
yes.
have piercing.
Yep.
So you only need to get 2 difficulties on. I'm just going to call them what they are on the grunt, which is this guy here. So he's only got a defensive 2 with some armor. I made my notes on the armor, so piercing does something.
Okay.
What would you like to do to him, just so we just get this done really quick?
Does he have more than 2 health?
Not without his armor. Not without 2 hard soft armor. He does not.
Okay. I guess he just passes out then?
You want him to pass out? Okay.
Olivia's not blowing up heads yet.
I am going to just mark him as dead, so that way I know he's dead. He's out of the fight. He's not dead.
I do not like the way you said yet.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
There's always the possibility that heads may explode in the future.
Yeah, apparently.
And I
Olivia's
said
on
that you-
her nerve. She isn't angry right now.
And I said that you reached both of the grunts,
I
right?
think that's, yeah, so just knocked out as well.
Okay. So yeah, he's also knocked out. Go ahead and do... Oh, there is an unconscious one. Cool.
Yay.
Click. There we go. The sniper has a defense of 3 and 2 remaining health.
So I guess he's unconscious as well.
Okay.
And then 10 successes against her.
And she has 5 defense. 1 soft armor, so you only need 4.
Okay, let me just remind myself of the potential stunts for range stuff. Stunts. Where am I? There we go. So damage, crit, disarm, pin is basically it. Oh, and knockdown. I am going to say damage, crit, and that's 2 successes left. And I will say I will pin, which gives them, I think, complication free to not take damage of their next attack.
Okay. And is that your turn?
Yes.
A
And then
very,
it's
a very effective turn. Alphonse.
Alphonse is gonna. Alphonse is a lot simpler. He's gonna just reach out to claw them.
Excellent.
He knows what he's about. 3 successes.
It's not enough.
Wow. Darn you, 15 dice. I had higher expectations.
I would say in the resulting aspects of people running around, you do see the individual closest to Olivia, Alphonse, and Isbrid there, Sarne, as it comes up to your turn.
Is there a way for Alphonse to, like, interpose between Olivia and this guy?
I would say if we had Alphonse do his action to do so, he could have given you like a defend as well. The defend, or the benefits of the defend action, but we'll remember that for next time.
Wait back a moment.
Okay, Sarne.
Right. I was doing some stuff in the background here, so I'm going to switch scenes. Hopefully things will be a little bit clearer. Sarne was pinned, correct?
The person who's pinning Sarne is no longer able to pin Sarne as they have fallen unconscious.
Ah, okay. In that case, I think I'm going to rush up to where Kit is. And
I would say
Probably-
in the stairwell you can see Wade. Both Kit and Sonic can see the other individual accosting Wade.
oh yes, there. And then hopefully with a mixed success, I can do I want to do a trick shot, I think.
360 no scope.
Pretty much, and to show you that I am in fact better at generic shooter 2 than you. Even though that's a game.
What kind of trick shot do you want to do? And I'll give you difficulty based on that.
Wade is fighting this person right now, right?
That is correct.
I want to show off by basically in the stairwell, setting up a shot so that when Wade and the other one are kind of tussling, when I have a shot, I take it. Like, kind of through maybe legs or arms.
Okay. I would say that's... I'll give you one extra difficulty on that, so that'll give you an extra enhancement.
Okay. Firearms, specialty firing guns. Do I have enhancement on my bow?
You do not.
No,
I was looking
not yet.
earlier.
That'll happen later, I think. But enhancement 1 in that case?
So you have enhancement from your specialty, which you don't need to
Yes.
count because the specialty already does it.
Yes.
You have enhancement because it's a gun, and you're using it as a gun. You have
Right, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. So there's 2 there. I'm trying to think. What else? I know that there's a bunch of it. Enhancements are not hard to come by.
No.
You have the 1 enhancement from your difficulty thing on there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Okay. 6 successes.
Okay, you have 1 success left over.
Good thing. Let me see. That is a paralytic shot.
Okay, so what does paralytic shot do for me?
Target suffers complication 2 on their next turn. If she doesn't buy it off, she can't take any movement actions until the end of her next turn. Healing knacks and boons can't alleviate the complication, though the victim can buy it off normally.
Okay, so complication 2 on their next thing. Got it.
Yeah.
And it is their turns. Purple
And
Pirate, are you back?
I'm here. Yep.
I just want to say that Sarnai just shouts, "Where's that fucking sniper?"
Well, he's leaking all over there.
Leaking? Oh shit.
What is Alphonse's defense? Alphonse's defense is 5? Okay. So I'll sit there, I'll roll this, enhancement 3.
Wait, is it not my turn?
No, these guys go before you.
Oh.
That's one of the things that I was rolling for.
Oh.
6 successes. Alphonse takes 1 point of damage. Wade,
Yeah,
roll a
what's up?
defense check for me. And I'll have him knock down Alphonse as well. Six successes. So 2, 3. Do you have any soft armor or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so
I mean,
one-
aside from this killer Letterman.
go ahead and take 1 point of damage, and you are also knocked down.
So much prone.
Mm-hmm.
We're still good. We're still good. I haven't drew blood yet.
It is your turn.
So, how does getting out of prone work in Scion?
You have to make it a mixed action, which would be depending on what else you want to do. And it's difficulty 1, right?
Complication 1.
Complication 1. If you don't buy off the
Can
complication, you take
stand.
an injury.
For nothing, and you take an injury, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think standing still becomes a mixed action, even if you take the injury.
And how does one buy it off?
That also only
You make a
applies-
roll and you spend a success on it.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So what else would you like to do on your turn? Because it's just a mixed action.
I'm going to go, I'm sick of this, stand up and then tell my detail, Delta pattern, and then they're just going to wail on her.
Okay. I also need to read something on your sheet real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Is it in bat form or is it in...
It's in bat form.
Okay.
Baseball bat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm actually
it
just
is.
holding a vampire bat right now.
No!
So go ahead and make your roll. Athletics or close combat, whichever is smaller. If they're the
Yep.
same size, then it doesn't matter. Physical. Oh, goodness. One success is not enough.
Hey, can I spend
wish-
some momentum?
Um,
What's that?
wait. Can I spend some momentum for this?
Why would you spend...
Why are you spending the momentum?
Because once per scene, when the Science player spends momentum to boost the roll of another character or other players spend momentum to boost the Science roll, the Scion may invoke their Kut. When this happens, each point of momentum spent on the roll by anyone counts twice.
Okay.
Okay.
So, when this first strike doesn't work, Starnake will just shout, "Go for the nuts!" And let's spend 3 momentum.
Okay, so you roll 6 dice there, right?
On momentum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll total 6 dice, because we spent
Go
3.
for the nuts! You gotta be kidding.
I will let you stand up, though.
Okay.
Even if that's not necessarily how it works. I will let you stand up. But you do not do enough to do damage.
I need to remember to do this more often.
Why weren't you adding any enhancement?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
That was the whole point.
You have 1
Damn
enhancement
it.
because it's a melee thing in there. You do not have enhancement for using a bat or an axe. So I think it's just 1 thing for you.
So is that technically 2?
No, it's just 1 because you use
Mhm.
momentum on it, which is still unfortunately not enough. We'll get you an enhancement later. We'll talk about that. We'll get you set up.
I am so sick of these monkey fighting snipers on this Monday Friday fight scene.
Hits. That is your turn.
Well, hearing all these complaints, it's gonna walk up the stairs behind Wade
Mm-hmm.
and join in the fight. 2. Might, close combat, natural weapons. Deadly claws, so they got brutal and piercing. My condition makes it lethal and all that.
Okay.
Get +1. What's that? not gonna activate Call the Wild because I don't think I need it.
Okay.
3.
3 is not enough to do that, unfortunately. Why do these guys have so much?
If I have piercing as attack, if that helps.
That does help, yes. So that will be enough to do 1 point of damage.
That will do 1 point of damage.
Okay. Excellent.
His bird is gonna run around Olivia to bite this guy.
Yeah.
Did that guy pay off the complication for
6.
taking the injury?
They did not. So I will mark that one. Yitzbrit that is definitely enough to get through all of the
Chomp.
armor.
Chomp.
Yeah.
Chomp.
Does Isbrid shake them unconscious, or does Isbrid chomp them to death?
I don't know if Spread knows the difference between knocking someone unconscious and killing them, so flip a coin.
I feel like Itsprid would know when I bite things, they die.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
I
like
don't.
that's right.
I don't know if Isprid knows how to knock people out. Is what I mean.
You can make it a
Evens or odds?
coincidence. Oh boy.
That's why I said. That's why I said to flip a coin.
Mhm.
Evens.
Evens, okay. Evens, they live. Odds, okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I didn't know we were catching a body this stream.
Mark that one. All right.
Not my fault. Not my fault. They got eaten by a nature spirit.
Olivia and Alphonse.
Well, Olivia doesn't really need to stand up, so she'll just kind of roll around on the floor. Presume she can see that last one left.
Yes, at this point, yeah, you can hear and take a look over and see.
And how they're just wailing on Wade.
And she will use her own means of attack on them.
Go for it.
7 successes.
7 successes is enough to do 1 point of damage with 2 successes left over, unless you have piercing. Do you have piercing?
I have piercing. And brutal.
Okay. And brutal. So that would be enough for a crit. And then we can go ahead and you are knocking them unconscious. So
Yeah. Many, many horrible nosebleeds.
all right. And then as the last individual falls unconscious, I'll go ahead and stop that. We'll go to my favorite thing, back to Hades 1 for a second. As the area begins to quiet down and things relax, the great Mayor Khan just kind of pads up to you as if nothing is wrong.
Turn, see him here, and it's like, oh shit, I forgot about you. This is all very new. So where's that fucking sniper? I rush over here to face my attacker.
While Sarnay runs off, I'm just going to turn to Wade and roll to medicine.
Okay.
3 successes.
Rolling to medicine. 3 successes.
And I am using damage conversion.
What damages did you take there, Wade?
I got 2 bruised.
One bruise disappears completely, and the other one will be
Is healed.
Healed
Yep.
by medicine check.
Let me just...
Cress, how much
Hmm.
damage did Sarnay take?
I was first hit for only armor damage.
Which is healed now, I think.
Yeah, your leathers have begun to stitch themselves up.
Very good. And then I got pinned, but I don't believe I took any damage there.
Hmm.
If that's the case,
I
I
think
need to amend that.
It would be 1 damage then, yes.
Then I am bruised.
Bruises for all.
I can come around and help with that.
Sure.
Okay.
What are these folks wearing? Because we have one body and the
Yeah,
rest
Bruce
are
is
all
gone.
unconscious. Oh, Bruce is gone. Thank you.
Your bruise is very gone.
Yeah, I'm
shit.
going,
That is
I'm
very
going
good.
to drag I'm going to drag the one immediately in front of me. I'm going to tell my detail to drag the other one up to where all the others are.
Okay.
I think Olivia will go up to Kit, will happily clap her hands and say, I took inspiration from what you said about heart attacks, and I managed to do good work.
You
Excellent.
told her to cause heart attacks?
No.
Oh.
What was
Possibly
my
something
best
that got
again?
lost in translation.
I don't
Rick-
remember what was
Rick-
said.
Regardless, the
Yeah.
danger is over, and we should probably figure out who these people are and why they're
We got
shooting at
4
us.
individuals to work with and a corpse.
The
Oh,
best way to describe it in simplistic terms, since I was asked what they're wearing, is urban tactical gear, including heavy bulletproof vests, with a blue, like a very sky blue armband with a black dagger insignia on it.
Wait, they're UN forces? No, those are blue helmets.
What?
Never mind.
I was about to be like, I just made that up. Oh god, am I incriminating the UN?
No, it's specifically the blue helmets
I was
for
about to
UN
say-
forces.
Kit is gonna take Esprit aside and start telling him off for murdering someone.
Very fair.
This bridge is
And just
just
like, no,
I,
no. Sometimes we want to not kill people.
I don't know what I did wrong.
Like you-
But with
I
that,
just made them stop moving like all the others.
Yeah.
I thought that's what
Olivia,
you wanted.
did you get hurt?
If he has a
Olivia?
bruise.
I presume you do first aid to help Olivia as well. Kit?
That is
Oh.
a loud silence.
Sorry, what?
I presume you do first aid to help Olivia as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Before telling her.
And
Criminy!
if I
Please.
had the healer purview, I'd be doing great right now.
I was about to say, why does Wade even need an MD? Jesus.
I have
Field
healing
medicine's
magic.
different. Yeah. Alright, excellent. Anyway, as you guys were,
Yeah.
just was making sure housekeeping was taken care of.
Sarna is going to, like, if they are wearing any type of mask or face coverings, she's just going to remove those.
Okay. Anything
Olivia,
you're looking for in particular?
Inspiration from Sane and start removing these grunt shirts.
I want to face my attacker and kind of like remember their faces for whatever comes next.
Okay. Surprisingly equal or close to equal amount of I don't know. I lost my thought. But
Mask
yeah, no,
femme?
there's mask and femme individuals here of varying types.
Any tattoos?
Yeah. Some tattoos. I did not think about tattoos beforehand, so
Probably
I
just
do
like
not.
general like ones
Yeah.
that the PMC type people would get.
Ex-military, yeah.
They have a variety of tattoos, the significance of which may be distributed amongst
At
us
least
at a
one-
later date.
At least
Mhm.
one has a Punisher tattoo. Like we know the
yeah.
type.
A couple of them have tribals
Yeah.
for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
no.
because you did take off the shirts, so yeah, there'd be a decent amount there that you'd be able to see.
There's one don't tread on me. Wade flinches.
Semper Fidelis.
Ah! Ah!
Anywho, is there anything else you guys are looking for on these individuals?
I could try and interview one of them.
Do we want
Anyone
that?
assuming
would
in
like
that-
to?
I'm assuming in their sleep. Olivia?
Do we
Yeah.
want that?
I mean, if it works.
They need to come out with the same mental state they had before you went in.
Yeah, Hold on. Sorry, I was going to look up the Geneva Accords.
That doesn't matter. We're not at war.
Kit just
Yeah.
say, like, I'm pretty sure there aren't any about
Nothing.
interrogating people in their dreams.
Wade
In
and
this world, they
Sarnay,
might.
because you. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Sorry, in this world, there might.
Wade's going to bring up the fact of cruel and unusual punishment and interrogation.
Uh-huh. That's
I'm
only in
going to
America.
ask Wade and Sarnay for an intellect culture check.
Intellect culture, okay.
Specifically intellect, to try to recall information.
Like,
I have the ability to just know laws.
It's not a law.
Does international politics have anything to do with this?
Yes.
Hey!
I'm assuming system navigation has nothing to do with this.
Ow.
No.
That's not good.
Hey!
Okay. As for laws, actual laws, it's not admissible in court, dream interrogation, because you don't have a form of recording it, but...
Is it a war crime to interrogate someone in their dreams?
It's a crime, period, because we're acting in the guise of a vigilantic force, because we're not the police. Keep in mind, these are American laws. I have no idea how it works internationally. But citizens cannot interrogate other citizens.
There is such a thing as citizen's arrest, but that, yes, does not include interrogation.
I was about to say, as somebody who has arrested somebody as a citizen before, all that means is if you leave, you will be in more trouble when the police get here.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to ask people who hurt you questions, is what I'm hearing.
Technically,
go
no.
through courts.
Olivia's also going to look at the pair of you and say, okay, but do the police normally deal with supernatural crimes? Because if not, we gotta do it.
Hey, storyteller.
Or people firing sniper rifles into a crowded area?
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this is terrorism.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty
This
sure
was an act of terror.
I'm pretty sure asking them questions will be fine, and if it isn't, I have a legal team.
I want it noted, the crimes these people have committed on the books that we know for a fact: terrorism, inciting panic, assault, attempted murder, and attempted assassination of a diplomat.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you're a diplomat?
Well, I have slight diplomatic immunity through my mom.
Either way, the government is getting involved at this point. It's not just going to be the police.
Oh no, I do not want my mom to deal with this.
As somebody who has dealt with an assassination attempt before, a lot of people are. This is not going to be handled by the normal police. These guys are. This is a federal case. The government's getting involved.
I don't like the fact that I'm considering, like, would Sarnay rather have this kind of trouble or have 4 bodies?
Sarnay just stops looking at them as people and looks at them as corpses.
I don't necessarily like that I'm making that consideration for her.
Kit, to answer the question, it is not legal to do things in dreams because the people who can usually do things in dreams can control them to an extent. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are like talking about things. That doesn't necessarily
I imagine it
mean
would
that
be
you
the
guys
equivalent
can't
of. I imagine it would be the equivalent of attempting to use a polygraph during a interrogation. There's just no. There's
doing interrogation under duress.
Yeah, there's no, even if they did confess to something, it would be entirely inadmissible in court.
The other thing is, Kit, you would know this because you know laws, but also there is a supernatural division of police force, which is another thing that was brought up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there is a supernatural police force. There's some in town, actually.
Yeah,
Kids probably talked to them before.
probably. And then Wade, with 3 successes, you recognize the insignia on the thing as a mercenary company known as the Obsidian Dagger.
Okay, cool.
And if they're-
2-1, Sarne, your move.
If they're mercenaries working extra legally in sovereign territory, then they're going to be in even more trouble.
Oh, absolutely, considering soldiers of fortune are against the Geneva Convention.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to have to call my mom.
Well, if the convention.
So there's now the fact that these guys are committing war crimes.
Yeah.
I will get my legal friends on this as well.
So there is the extended matter. I don't know how you guys handle this thing. Forgive my ignorance, but across the pond. But technically, our actions did lead to. Well, there's no other way to say this. Murder. And even if it was in self-defense, it's still murder.
Technically, that person was killed by a animal.
It could be. In this case, it could be negligence.
And also self-defense.
In with a deadly result, or manslaughter due to self-defense. But yeah, this is still bad. I'm going to...
Either way, that's another trial we're dealing with, because even in cases of self-defense, if you kill someone... Okay.
Sarne is going to step away for a moment.
Like Kid has said several times, I'm gonna get the lawyers in, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
I was about to say, who has a legal team and who needs a legal team?
Okay.
So Sarne is going to call her mom.
Ooh.
Okay. It takes a little bit, but eventually she answers. Yes, Sarne.
Hey, Mom. Takes a deep breath. Lets out a deep sigh. And then says the following words. I'm in a pomegranate situation. Which is code for I'm in deep trouble that cannot be talked over normal phone lines with you.
Do you want to have a private dinner, or is this more of a public affair?
Public. Very. I have no doubt you'll hear about this soon. But I wanted you to hear it from me.
Thank you.
I did not start this.
About it. Okay. I can clear out my evening if you wish to talk about this in person.
Yes, please. There may be guests.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 3 others with accompaniment.
What kind of accompaniment?
So Dad got me a cat?
How sweet.
Rather.
Oh, we're gonna get there, and she's gonna think Kid is the cat.
And my friends have some other companions. Oh, no, that doesn't sound right. Animal companions.
Okay. I will make the arrangements.
Thank you.
Wade is going to hear the words 3 in the compliment and look at his detail and go, I'm sure she meant 11. I'm not going to correct her.
Fuck! There's going to be more. I'm so sorry.
They're very good at being subtle.
I feel very impolite about that, but also we don't usually consider them for dinner arrangements.
I'm gonna make a icon just that's just like 5 people in a picture, just so that way we can have it on the map.
Excellent.
Kit's gonna call the lawyer team and
Mhm.
also call the local supernatural cops because they will be more sympathetic towards us.
Yeah.
So-
Obviously, the regular police will probably arrive first, given that at least one panicked individual called the police.
Well,
I will-
that, and
I
I
will-
made that... Sorry, go ahead.
I would say I will tell the ones who show up that this is a case for the spooky cops.
There's like a sigh, and
As you
Then
can probably tell, Jess just herself.
Those guys are weak.
So that's a no on finding out who sent them.
Oh, no,
My
absolutely
mom
do
will
that.
probably
It's
figure
just
that
not
out.
ethical.
I don't care.
I know you won't.
Probably don't say that too loudly when the police are here.
Olivia will close her eyes, and when she reopens them, they are pitch black as the night.
Well,
Then she's going to dive into the sniper's dreams.
Okay. Sniper's dreams at this particular moment are fuzzy because it's more of a forced unconsciousness rather than a blissful sleep. There's some aspects of it that are nightmarish from previous tours. There's aspects of it that are gentle with a kind of like a younger version of themselves with a family having dinner. But what is it that you would like to do whilst you are in the dreams?
Olivia would like to work out who hired them to attack us, and I think she will go about it by... Well, it just said he has family. She's going to pretend to be one of his family and inquire to him.
There. Okay, Go ahead and make for me, I know this is a good pool for you, just a social persuasion check.
Deception. Does anything else make sense? Don't know. Not sure if a striking looks would matter. Probably not.
You're pretending to be somebody else, so I would say no.
Unless the someone else was also hot.
Fair point.
I'll just go with the 1 for deception. 6 successes.
Okay. With 6 successes, unfortunately the sniper got their orders from their boss, the leader of the company, who you would get the name of, or I presume that you would ask the name of Alexi Garcias.
So his appearance, presumably.
Yes, Alexi Garcias. Did I spell that right?
Garcias.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right to me.
Sometimes words do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the obsidian dagger?
Yes. You would know that the company is named after his title. That you would get that from them. But yeah, they look very... Alexi also looks very stereotypical, slightly ruddier skin, very scruffy, but he looks very similar to the outfit that is here. Yeah.
Okay, and that was basically the only thing really that made sense to try and garner. So Olivia's going to be nice and leave him with pleasant dreams when she comes out.
Aw. I have to open up old notes. See if I can find them. Not in Cat Crew. I need to go to the original Midnight Storm notes. Find the name of the I guess I'll just have to make another one.
It's fine.
Looking.
There's probably more than like 2 people working for them.
Yeah.
Wade is going to look at Sarne, who just had a conversation with her mom about what just happened. Go, oh crap, that's right. And then look at his detail and go, don't tell her about this. I'll call her tonight. She should hear this from me.
All of them nod in unison.
Also, Wade and others, if it's really important to you, if you want to, we are going to meet. While she's my mom, she is a diplomat. If you want to make an impression, we may have time to get changed out of what we're wearing right now. In fact, I definitely need to, because I think underneath her motorcycle gear, her shirt is slightly torn.
Probably.
Good shot.
Yeah, there's probably no fixing that.
No, this is not magical.
Okay. However, as the supernatural division comes up, the person who's leading it, just to give a quick thing for people's notes, is Naomi Brown. She is more than willing to sit there and get some statements if need be. Kind of help figure out what's going on.
Oh, are you looking for the name of the woman from the police
I
station?
was originally, and then I gave.
Elena.
I just made another. Elena. Yep.
Yeah, I will explain everything to her, including like why we're here and some of what we've been doing.
Okay. Naomi Brown, and then you said Elena Johnson.
Did you say Naomi or Noemi?
Noemi. Yes.
Okay. There it is.
There she is. Elena Johnson. Supernatural. Thank you. Thank you, Andre.
One of the very few.
But yeah, so with that in mind, as things begin to calm down here and another mystery kind of reveals itself, we will deal with talking with Sarne's mom and further investigations next time. I've been
Thank goodness,
Storyteller
because
Alvarez.
we get some more extra momentum.
Yes. I've been the Storyteller Alvarez. With me playing Sarne, I've had Chris.
That's me! Thank you for watching the stream.
Yeah. Playing Kit, I've had Danny.
Don't worry, I'll sweep the war crimes under the rug.
Playing Wade, I've had Red Ghost.
You know, I'd feel a lot worse if I didn't get shot 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
And playing Olivia, I've had RoboPirate.
I did war crime first.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll catch you
That
guys
does make
next
it
time.
better.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. 3 experience.
And that was that. Let me just start up some more music. That was Scion Midnight Storm, continuing the Cat Crew as we figure out what the heck is going on with this sniper detail. Thank you all so much for being here. Amesy, thank you so much for your raid. That is very kind. I want to see if we can raid into someone else. Let's see, we raided into some folks recently. Thank you for that, Val. Also, let me know if you have a nickname that you prefer. I will say I am Dutch. That's what the Nether is from. So it is almost 11 p.m. So it's 10:40 here. Val is beautiful. It is. For those who joined on the raid and are still here, thank you so much for sticking around. I am Cress Nether. I am a VTuber that focuses on TTRPGs and video games, as you have seen just here. If you want to join the Discord, which Gamesy is also part of as a fellow Plainsmelt leader, you can do so here. Once you accepted the rules, you can select your own roles for the things you want to see and hang out with a bunch of lovely folks. I think we are going to raid into Leah Fireheart, who is celebrating her 3-year streaming anniversary, as far as I can see here. Affiliate anniversary, yes. So, gonna make a pizza party! That's lovely. So, with that said, we are going to raid into Leah Fireheart and tell her her hair is pretty. Because her hair is... going to set up that message here. You can copy the first message if you are a subscriber. You can copy the second message if you are not. You can still copy the first message if you're not a subscriber, but the emotes will not work. That said, next stream will most likely be on Friday here, as we are going to go back to Monster Hunter Rise. We are going to rise in ranks and do some story progression. I have been Cress, I am Cress, and I will be Cress Nether for the foreseeable future. I hope you have a lovely time, and I hope you have a lovely time specifically over at Leah's. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope to see you all soon. Goodbye!